Now, historically, the second half of the year between August through to December, that has been considered one of the most lucrative periods of the year for commodity traders. Now, based on how 2025 is already playing out, this year should be no exception. Now, right now, you certainly can't talk about the greatest generational wealth transfer in history without mentioning the return of Trump's tariffs, which are whipping up an explosive money-making storm that no trader wants to miss out on. Now, in the shadow of escalating trade tensions, gold has once again stepped into the spotlight, not as a passive hedge, but as the most lucrative asymmetrical trader of 2025. President Donald Trump sweeping 39% tariffs on imported gold bullion, they have ignited a rally that is reshaping global supply chains, widening price spreads and fueling a safe haven bid for gold like we haven't seen before. Now, for traders, the question is no longer if gold should be in your portfolio, it's a question of how much. The Trump administration, their decision to impose a 39% levy on imported gold bars, specifically 1 kilogram and 100 ounce units, that has sent shockwaves through the international bullion markets. Switzerland, the world's refining hub and America's largest supplier of gold, they now face prohibitive costs. The result has been record-breaking US future prices of $3,534 per ounce hit on Friday, which is a staggering 33% premium over the London benchmarks. Gold's ascent, it's not purely a tariff story. The metal has risen in a near straight line since 2022. It is up 43% in the last 12 months and 100% over 3 years. The underlying forces, they are deeply structural. Deficit spending in the United States, that is worsening, with total government debt now surpassing 37 trillion, up 780 billion since July's One Big Beautiful Bill Act. Inflation, whilst it's off its peaks, it continues to erode real returns on traditional assets. Meanwhile, a weakening labour market that is flashing recessionary signals. Historically, periods of rising government indebtedness, they have correlated with sustained gold price appreciation. In recent days, some of the world's most powerful Wall Street banks, they have delivered the same striking message, signaling a persistent boost from elevated US policy uncertainty as Trump he clashes with the Federal Reserve over interest rates. The verdict from Wall Street's elite, it is clear, and it's impossible to ignore, warning that an explicit dollar depreciation policy that could send gold towards $5,300 per ounce by August of 2026. Now, among professional gold traders, one strategy that has dominated the gold conversation this year is the so-called taco trade, shorthand for Trump always chickens out. The pattern has become familiar. Trump announces sweeping tariffs, markets they panic, equities they fall sharply, the dollar weakens, and gold rips higher as safe haven demand surges. Then days later, the administration they walk back the measures, delay their implementation, or water them down under the guise of negotiation. Prices stabilize, traders then take profits, and the cycle begins all over again. As analysts here at the Gold and Silver Club put it, it is volatility on demand, and gold thrives on it. For those that understand the pattern, the taco trade has become one of the most profitable and lucrative macro trading opportunities of 2025. Between now and the middle of 2026, the gold market faces an alignment of powerful tailwinds. Trade tensions and tariffs, they continue to drive safe haven flows, government debt rising at a pace that challenges fiscal stability, Trump's unrelenting pressure on the Federal Reserve to cut rates, which risks undermining monetary independence, geopolitical flashpoints in key commodity producing regions adds another layer of uncertainty, and the potential for dollar debasement policies, which could weaken the greenback further, amplifying demand for hard assets. Now, with such a potent mix of catalysts at play, Wall Street's long-term gold targets, they're now flashing once-in-a-decade upside, the kind that no serious trader can afford to miss out on. After breaching $3,500 an ounce, gold prices, they've now pulled back on routine profit-taking as traders, they square up their windfall amount of profits, ready to capitalize on the precious metals next big move. For traders who missed out on gold's record-breaking rally in the first half of this year, this pullback may be a second chance that you've been waiting for. Every driver that pushed gold to record highs, that remains firmly in place. The Trump tariff shock, that has added a new structural layer to the metal's safe haven appeal. Gold has rarely looked this asymmetrical. Prices are in correction mode right now, but in the midst of chaos lies opportunity, and this could be the last best opportunity to load up before the next big leg higher. Trump's bullion tariffs, they have transformed gold from a passive hedge into a geopolitical weapon. With policy uncertainty at generational highs and supply chains under strain, the yellow metal is not just a defensive play, it is a high-octane trade with unstoppable momentum. In this environment, dips therefore buying opportunities. They may be the last cheap entry points before gold's next vertical surge. Extraordinary times, they of course do create extraordinary opportunities. Right now, as commodity traders, we are living in some of the most exciting and rewarding times ever in history. If you have been kicking yourself for missing out on some of the biggest trading events so far this year, but you still want to make 2025 your best ever, now is the time to take action. Our clients, they've already made in excess of 6, 7, 8-figure returns so far this year, and we are only in August. Whatever long-term goal you're looking to achieve through trading, whether that is to create a full-time income, a second or replacement income, or just to earn a better return on your savings, now is the time to take action. Right now, you have an opportunity to make the second half of 2025 your biggest and best yet, which is already shaping up to be a blockbuster period fueled by all of the powerful macroeconomic shifts that are currently unfolding. Definitely do not underestimate what you can achieve in the next 1 month, 3 months, 6 months, or even 12 months from now. Here at the Gold and Silver Club, we're consistently banking over 10,000 points profit per month, which we have transparently documented through our weekly videos. If you're trading at 1 lot, that's $100,000. If you're trading at 10 lots, that's $1 million. As you can see from our testimonials, the majority of our clients at the Gold and Silver Club are utilizing our proprietary research-driven trading approach. They have already made in excess of 6, 7, 8-figure returns, and we still have another 5 months of the year left to go. If you have been kicking yourself for missing out on some of the massive trade opportunities so far this year, but you still want to make 2025 your best ever, go to jointhegoldandsilverclub.com now to learn how our mentorship program can take your trading to the next level. Time, it is the most valuable commodity that we have. Make sure that you do not waste it. As a member, you get access to our exclusive live trading room webinars. You get access to real-time trade ideas, access to institutional research and market intelligence, access to our private Members Academy websites, and also support and one-to-one mentoring. For more information, just go to jointhelivetradingroom.com. The link is also below this report in the description. So just click on the link, make an application. We will get in touch ASAP.